Katie Kirkpatrick and I am heading up the Legacy Committee this year. We're really excited to announce that our Class of 2019 gift is going to be an international exhibit. So think flags that represent each of the students in the MBA program, an interactive map that lights up where people are from or where we're traveling, or even a mural that's displayed somewhere in the building. There's three main reasons to donate. One, it impacts our rankings. Two, we've all benefited from past Legacy gifts. And three, it's a great way to memorialize Justin Shapiro while also paying tribute to our international student body.
Most missing thing in Japan is absolutely Japanese seafood. I know there are a lot of sushi restaurants in Austin, but most of them are kind of mysterious or looking even dangerous for me. So when you guys want to visit Japan, please text me. I want to recommend a real, authentic Japanese sushi restaurant.
Well, I really missed Istanbul and the Bosphorus and the livelihood of a big city. And also the usual, food, family, comfort of my home.
I also miss about Bombay, the local trains. I mean, just the hustle and bustle of Bombay, it's crazy, and Austin is just, feel it's deserted compared to Bombay, and that's something I really miss about Bombay.
China, definitely food. I love Austin, but so far, unfortunately, I haven't been able to find like a really, really good Chinese restaurant.
I really missed my family, especially because my son was born here. But at the same time, it was a good opportunity for my wife and I to spend more time together. The MBA program offered me a lot of flexibility to spend real quality time with my son, so I guess it all worked out okay.
So I went to South Africa for a global connection, which was focused on sustainability, and I really enjoyed the trip. But I feel like our group had a few key takeaways. One was a general gratitude for just what we all have here in the U.S. We worked with the founder who really didn't have access to capital or any electricity and things like that, and she just worked so hard to just get little things done, and that really motivated me as well as my teammates to really think about how we want to be business leaders in the future here in the U.S., and I think that was really valuable.
One of those was, I guess, patience, because when you come in a country where you know nothing about the culture, language is very different. It takes time, to explain things and to be willing to wait to get a feedback. So I think patience is one of the first.
Fede, being a host, really demonstrated what it was like to be an Argentinian and how important relationships are to people down there. So in the U.S., a lot of times relationships, especially in the business world, feel very transactional, whereas Fede really stressed the importance of meeting his family, meeting his friends, connecting us all, and making sure that everyone had a really good interaction amongst each other. And that was really powerful to me. I think doing business down there or doing business with people in Latin America, I think it's important to understand how important those relationships are and how much that guides their day-to-day.
So having the opportunity to travel to all these places has definitely broadened my perspective on the way international people do business, as well as understanding the cultural norms of different countries. So I think I'll be able to take that experience into the workplace, and when I am in an opportunity to lead, and I do have internationals that I'm working with, that I'll have a better perspective and understanding on their goals, ambitions, and how they try to get there and what they need to do to get there.
I've learned about the different ways of doing business, different assumptions that people have, different cultural expectations regarding how to conduct business. And what I've learned primarily is that before you conduct business in another country, it's really important to understand their culture, their heritage, their customs, their political and economic context in order to really be able to connect with people and have meaningful relationships and successful business.
But most importantly, I think I learned a lot of great dance moves. I'm not good at them, but I learned a lot of them, and I think particularly the Indian group was amazing. and I try and practice them in the mirror at home, but it never goes well.
And in general, they're confident people, so I really learn from them and admire that trait that they have.
I guess be confident. Since I got here, like the first thing I noticed is that in class usually like Asian people in general, like classmates will ask fewer questions or don't raise their hands as frequently as our American classmates do, because in our culture we won't say something unless we think it's smart or it's correct. So I guess that's the thing I learned the most.
Being able to network easily, like small talks, that's something in France we're not used to. That's something when I used to live in China, people were not used to neither. And that really helped me when interacting with Americans, but also, you know, when I did my semester abroad.
I was just excited to show my friends a huge part of my life and share that with them and experience a huge part of my life with people from this community. And I think it worked out so well, to be completely honest. Initially I was so anxious because that world is so different. And I think as an international student, when you come to the US or when you go anywhere, you leave a huge part of you behind.
I really enjoyed it. I got to meet a lot of cool first years who had never met before. And our trip was really awesome because we went to multiple places within South Africa. We really enjoyed Cape Town, where we did this awesome hike. It was a sunrise hike where we hiked at 5:30 in the morning and got to go with our professor, Professor Amato, and it was an awesome trip, so I really enjoyed it.
Class of 2019, I am so excited to donate to our class legacy gift. Please join me in this great initiative. Not only will it have a great impact on our McCombs community, but also has a significant impact on our rankings. Hook 'em!